Hi everyone, this is Monisha Singh, and today I'm just going to talk about something different. We're going to talk about love because love is all over the air, and I personally feel that the Saturn change that has happened, Saturn has moved into Scorpio in the month of July. I think around the 7th or the 8th, in between, has moved and has changed everybody's stars and everybody's luck, and everybody's either falling in love, falling out of love, or trying to find someone interesting. So basically, this year, that's 2012, July onwards, your love scope is very different, all the way till next year, mid-year, even at the end of the year. But of course, we are all very different people. All 12 zodiac signs have got distinct personalities and distinct love partners they make, and we all have our compatible mates and our not so compatible mates. So I think from July onwards, thanks to the Saturn shift and Jupiter being in Gemini, and wonderful weather everywhere and everyone's enjoying themselves, we're going to find our compatible partner. So if you're someone who's been lost in love for many years, or hasn't fallen in love at all, or is going through a kind of breakup and sort of hopeful to find someone, this is the year. It's begun. It started July onwards, and we should just go out there. So I primarily think that the first way to find love is to be absolutely open. But a lot of people walking around the planet being open to love and being very loving, and still not finding their perfect partner. And my little trick on it is, if you do 3 things every morning to love yourself, or 3 things throughout the day to love yourself, just yourself, you're going to find that mate you've been looking for. You might even transform the mate you're with forever. What are those 3 things? I don't know, but 3 things that you like to do, which is for your highest good, even if it means 8 hours sleep, saying no to somebody, having a longer shower, being kind to people. Because when you're kind to people, you're actually being kind to yourself. So you choose what makes you happy, and you choose where you are really loving yourself. So straight into that, we go into the 12 zodiac signs, and we start with Aries, the first zodiac sign from the 12 signs. Arians are called the children of the zodiac because they have very childlike tendencies, and they like to throw tantrums, and they like their way, and they're absolutely impulsive and spontaneous like children are when it comes to falling in love. They have a great Mars ruling them. So when it comes to sort of approaching someone that they think they fancy, they just jump into it, and then they realize maybe it's not so great, or maybe it's whatever. I love Aryan people because they're very forthright, they're very honest, they're truly flirtatious, extremely charming, absolutely energetic, and if they care for you, they can do whatever you desire and whatever they desire. They're also very passionate people. The one thing about Aryans is that their passion may not last for very long, because they seem to flit in their, they seem to flit from person to person quickly. But if you manage to find an Aryan person, hold on very tight, because these intelligent, innovative people can make you see the world beautifully, and make that passion very, very interesting. I personally think that Aryans are compatible with Scorpions, with Aryans themselves, also with Virgoans, who's actually an earth sign, but an Aryan-Virgoan combination is very interesting and very good. The Aryan women are very different from Aryan men. Aryan men can be reckless, ruthless, passionate, and they can move from one person to the other very easily without any guilt. Whilst the Aryan woman is completely the opposite. She is full of integrity and inner power and ambition and confidence. And she would expect her man, no matter what the zodiac sign be, to be very on the ball, very honest, and extremely into her. She's very intuitive. She would know if he's looking here and there. She would demand a certain kind of emotional intelligence from her man, and she's not about to take cheating very nicely. Having said that, all relationships are not about cheating. They're also about being really compatible. Now, if you're an Aryan, you love to cook. So no matter what and who your zodiac sign is, you'd spend times cooking, you'd spend times in the outdoors, you love the nature, you love water. It would be great to see you at water sports, and it would be great to see you in some sort of romantic adventure, if nothing. So I also think Aryans are very quick at making up their mind about things and people. So if you are an Aryan, and if you have your eyes on anyone who is Aryan, Scorpion, Virgoan, or maybe even Capricornian, maybe you need to take this person very seriously and maybe you need to build a great romance because we are entering the year, the dream year of love. So if you are involved with any of these signs, you're interested or infatuated, maybe you should get a little more real and a little more happy, smile a bit more, and not just be just charming and suave. I just think you should be genuine, and maybe you can touch his or her heart and you can have a fantastic romantic year. So let's pull 3 cards just for all the Arians of the world who are watching me right now and figure out what Saturn shift has done to you and what is your love scope saying. Now, I have mentioned a few signs that if you're involved with, that doesn't mean that the other zodiac signs are not worth it, but these in special, you need to take care if you are. Wow. So you have decided to fall in love this year. Now, I hope it's not a project with you, because a lot of things are project oriented when it comes to Aries, and they're also very good at hitting their targets. So I think once July, August, you sort of get easy with yourself, and by the end of December and the beginning of next year, you may have found what you fancy completely. To pursue it, it says, your cards say, to pursue this individual, the cards say, use your heart and not your mind. Because you are very naturally, I wouldn't call you manipulative, but you're maneuvering. So if you let that maneuvering part just be and go with the flow, this person is so yours by mid of next year. And hopefully there are marriage bells and whatever else you desire. And you can call me too. That'd be great. I'd love to come.